Why, hello everybody. This is Chung the Devin Vlogs man. And before we do jump to the next part of this segment of the video, exactly as I just want to go ahead and just mention a few things before we continue basically off on this video. Exactly, is I have a few interesting reasons why Thunder needs to win again. Which I'm pretty happy they won the second game. I'll admit again that at least Thunder finally did one for once exactly like twice in a row, so that's at least pretty confident. Didn't know how that worked, but at least a little good work, pretty interesting work. A little bit as for Thunder. Which, not gonna lie, by the way, folks, I just really do want Thunder to win a second time, by the way, because it might kind of even the odds exactly anyways. Like their first win, their second win, that's just all I'm wanting to say right now, is I probably would be impressive to see Oklahoma Thunder actually probably winning, a second time in a row in the finals would be impressive anyway, but in my opinion alone, I do want to say is I do hope that, however, with Thunder exactly, we really basically need to say that Thunder needs to win 2 more wins to outbeat the giant that is Wimpsy, that is Victor Wimpsby exactly. If I know I might get his incorrected last word wrong, but all I'm saying is that we have to say that Thunder needs to win at some point tomorrow night, or however that's going to happen exactly, is that Thunder needs 2 more wins to encounter pretty much the Spurs exactly, which, like I said again before, as I did made a top 5 and 10 on my vlog channel for those who have paid attention or didn't pay attention of recently about like what was my favorites between green versus yellow all the way down to red. So that's all I'm just trying to say, but no, again, I don't have beef with pretty much to say anything about Spurs. I'm just saying that there are going to be some points again that I've not made a top 5 hated NBA team or top 10 hated NBA teams that have not been revealed on this vlog channel or my main channel personally. So, as I want to say this again, that, I do have a good reason why Thunder needs to win this twice in a row, 2 more times to add 4 more wins exactly to encounter the Spurs, which Thunder needs to do that properly and do it pretty constantly to outbeat them. So, if Thunder can win this, we all have to admit again that Thunder needs to win this, no matter what's going to happen. I just really do want to say this again, that Thunder needs to win a 3rd win in order to beat the tie of the series being tied by 2-2. So we need to make this a 3 of 2, so that way that Thunder will have an ultimate chance to probably win a 4th one, and then that's finally when they get to the freaking finals. Like, holy shit. Like, please, for the god of hell, please, get them to win in the freaking finals, because Thunder just needs to get out there and win. I just would be impressive a little bit to say how damning impressive it would sound and how impressive it could be. So as long as Thunder tries to make it anyways to the finals, that's when I can die happy as a bit of a fan of Thunder, which, as I said again, that update could be changed for some point at the matter of time that it might be changed anyway. Which, as I said again before, it will be updated at some point anyways to kind of say that, well, as I said again, that there will be a number 1 being removed all the way to the next down number exactly to place the move to see, to know why I probably would move at a basic point in time anyways, that, well, it's just going to kind of seem a little update-ish, a little less anyway, but it's just going to be more of a, just a basic more of a something to be added a little bit just to kind of swap the numbers down exactly. That Thunder probably be my first favorite team up there exactly. In full honesty, by the way, I'm just saying that what I would still prefer better is that, oh, yeah, which cheaters would I still like better? Which, as I said again, Thunder really aren't still cheaters though, but they could still probably be at least a bit of cheating at some point anyways. But as to say this otherwise, that, well, which cheating teams would I consider liking more than the other side? Would it still been Thunder, or would it still been the stupid Chiefs? The answer is obviously my answer would be Thunder. I'd pick Thunder over than Chiefs because Chiefs are ass. They are ass by ass. Like Chiefs are the ass of the dirt of grass. So for those again who might agree to that question to say is like, yeah, Chiefs deserve to be pretty much the cheaters around, then yes, they deserve to be cheaters. Most likely cheaters. And for my question, I'd still pick Thunder over than the freaking Chiefs because anything but that crap. Anything but that. I pretty much would prefer Thunder over than freaking Chiefs anytime. So even though they are from different teams, I can still respect that. Even though they're from different teams, I can still highly respect it. But to the other question I probably would go out and point is that the question pretty obviously that I would want to admit right now to say is that it probably would be interesting to hear that Thunder can try to do something pretty impressive to win the fourth final win. If they even do succeed the third win, then hell, I probably want to see that happen because Thunder needs to focus in the brain. They need to focus in their head a little bit to outplay the Spurs and get them in their freaking head. Like, for example, I did heard about this conversation before. Is by the way, is by letting the other team get in your head a little bit for that reason. It's just a different encounter, which basically I'd probably say it's a little bit on both side 50-50 sense of the side of the point. It's just that how it makes sense. So, as I said again, I'm not really a sports analysis, by the way, at this point. I'm just saying is that, I'm making my own interesting facts. That's all I'm saying. It's just making my own interesting facts. It doesn't have to relate to the analytics about that or the analytics or anything, even if I'm saying the right word or not, but that's just what I'm trying to say to describe the reason about it. So if Thunder does win, by the way, tomorrow night on the third win, they better impress me because I hope they really do try to win the final amount of the cup because they need to win this so freaking bad, and I hope it does get better in the second amount of the run and try to at least be successful as possible as they can. And also, the other question too, by the way, is that I don't know why, some reason that the Cavaliers are just really trying to keep beating the freaking stupid Knicks, by the way, which at this point again, it does suck to know the fact that it's just, bruh, come on. Like, come on now. Like, freaking Cavaliers didn't even win a freaking one win in the whole freaking playoffs, which is just, dude, that's just stupid. Like, it just really, really disappoints me. If they probably still win today, it will probably disappoint me anyways. And I probably might as well definitely just say that I hope that Cavaliers need to win this again. Because if they don't, they're just screwed anyway. Which is just another horrible slap to the face that I did not want the freaking New York Knicks to go up in the freaking finals, which is just so freaking demented. It is just freaking demented because Thunder, I don't know how they're going to encounter them now because Thunder somehow needs to win at this pretty much possible rate to do it because trust me, it's just going to be nuts. Like, it's going to be freaking nuts. Like, I wanted to see freaking Oklahoma taking on Cleveland, not Oklahoma versus New York. Like, good Jesus Christ. Like, really, bro? Come on. Like, instantly, come on. But anyways, as of now, ladies and gentlemen, that this is yours truly to be is Children of the Devin Vlogs, man. Hope that you guys enjoy this video as I do. And, yeah, hopefully, as I said again, it's going to probably be one hell of a shocker that may surprise me. So, I don't really know why anymore, but yeah, if Cleveland loses this, by the way, yeah, I will have to say that's just not a good sign. It really isn't a good sign. Like, am I gonna not hate them? No, I probably would not hate them anyway. I'd probably say a bit less hate for the Cavaliers to not do close as a good job. Like, hell, freaking New York of Knicks are letting them win a freaking flawless. That freaking Cavaliers aren't even winning one win at the freaking time. Like, just super depressing, man. It just really is depressing. Like, I do feel bad for the Cavaliers at this point, which I do feel bad for the Cavaliers. However, they're getting their asses whipped by them anyways today, which does suck. But yeah, I hope that Thunder will avenge for them anyways by beating the Spurs again 2 times in a row. But I do hope that Thunder will avenge the Cavaliers anyway. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what time tells, and let's see what time says, or whatever that goes on and on anyway. But this is just my only interesting conversation to the point anyways. The Thunder just needs 2 more wins anyway to catch up with the freaking Knicks and defeat their ass on the grass. So hopefully that could be a possibility, but we'll see anyway. Now, I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and remember the 4 things y'all have to do now is like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified so that way you absolutely do not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And oh yes, definitely rest in peace to Bill Wise, who did the voice of Knuckles. Just letting you guys know this is another off-topic conversation anyways. Just beyond the 11-minute mark is just to say that yes, it is being mentioned, but I'm saying right now is just rest in peace to Bill Wise, who did the voice behind Knuckles the Echidna and did a great job voicing the character for many years to come. And I have to say, that is very, very impressive. Really impressive that he did all the voices of the characters and doing voice acting of the characters, which is super impressive. It really is super impressive to actually play the favorite character of my favorite, Knuckles the Echidna, which, as I said too, by the way, I've pretty much said so on my main channel as well, that I've always liked every character from different worlds and different timelines, as I actually picked, that I do liked and picked that were my favorites forever and ever. That was beyond my childhood and teenager years that I've always appreciate and liked the characters. So hey, that's my respectful opinion as another man's respectful opinion. So that's all I can say as of for now. But anyways, the real topic at hand is I hope that Thunder does try at least to do something possible as they can and fast as possible they can do by the end of tomorrow night to see how they're going to do it. So hopefully Thunder can do this, and I hope they make me proud because I just want Thunder to win that next freaking win. If they get 2 wins, by the way, 2 more wins to get 4 and get the freaking second reign at this point, hey, I would be impressed. I will definitely be, in fact, impressed, just to even the odds out a little bit. But hey, that's a little bit respectful as I can throw out an opinion. So it probably would be a respectful opinion, but it would be in a pie, a very delicious pie. But that being said, as always, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, there will be an updated top 5 and 10 again, that this time it's going to just be freaking switched a little bit. That, that I'm just, honestly am going to kind of like move the Blazers down to a different number that is related to the Portland Trail Blazers at this point because, yeah, that's what I said again. They failed to beat the Giant, but yet they pretty much disappoint me anyways, which I'm like, bro, come on now. Like, come the fuck on. Like, man, do you seriously really think you were going to beat the Giant? Like, come on. You have to literally win and beat the Giant almost a freaking few times to stay safe, but nope. Unlikely and prophetically, it just doesn't surprise me. Which, I know they still won their 1 freaking ring from like the 19s and stuff, but it kind of really disappointed me. But no disrespect or anything, but they could have done better. But as I said anyways, it's going to be updated by 5 and 10 exactly at this point. So that being said, it's time I wrap this video up, and it's time I get going by the end of 15 minutes. So this being said, I'm yours truly, chilling with the Devin Vlogs man, and I will see you absolutely in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, peace out, and signing right out as always again, and I'll see you guys later and right on out. Bye-bye, and see you next time. Peace. Right on out. I meant to say right on out. Oops. Anyways, being that said anyways, see you next time. Peace out.